Hi, folks. Dakota Guy here. With me today, as always, I've got my brother, Wawasantunka, and or in this case, Godzilla versus Rodan. He's on his other character. Same person, though. Say hello, Zilla.
Hello, Zella.
All right, so we're going to cover some of the basics in these tutorials. We're going to, no modifications to our Minecraft, just standard vanilla. We're going to keep them short and sweet, and you watch whichever ones you need. And to review, that way you don't have to spend hours trying to catch up. Just pick the areas that you're having difficulty with. The first one, as always, we're going to cover our basic keys on how to play. So let's talk about the moving, the left, right, up, down, that sort of thing. By default, now you can always change these, and we can cover that in a little bit, but W, A, S, and D are the standard movement keys. W and S move you forwards and backwards. A and D, as Zilla's demonstrating here, moves you left and right. The jump, that's the spacebar key, and that's the movement. Now, the other thing you need to know is how to pull up your inventory, and that's I, unless you change it. I for the inventory. And on here, you'll see your little character. You'll see places to put armor. And we have a very basic crafting area. And the first thing that we will do is make a crafting table. And we'll get to that in a little bit. I've got a couple things in my inventory. And I can use my left mouse button to pick them up and to move them around in my inventory. I can also, while I'm holding it, use my right mouse button to drop single items. Also, if I have a stack of something, I can pick it up, lay it back down with the left. But if I right-click it, you'll notice it splits the stack in half. I'll split that one again and then one more time. So both keys will work, but if you find yourself splitting the stack, you're using your right mouse button. Okay, left picks up the entire stack, and I'm just picking it up and dropping it to gather those all up, and we're good to go there. I'm going to go ahead and close my inventory, again with the I key. We can also go in to our overall menu with the escape key, and you'll notice we can go back to our game. We can look at our achievements as such. We can look at any statistics. We can come to our options, and this is where we can adjust our video settings, our sounds. We can also change our controls right here under control, and we can assign them whatever buttons that we need to if we need to change something. And from there. So let me go back into our game. And the very first thing we're going to do now that we've covered that is you have to get wood. So, Zilla, if you would for us, go ahead and stop chopping down that tree. Now, you'll notice when he chops the first one down, the tree doesn't fall over. That's Minecraft physics. And that's just the way it works. I know it's a little weird. Just roll with it. So what he's doing right there is he's holding down his left mouse button. So I come up to a tree, and you'll notice is if I just tap it, it just taps it, punches it. But if I hold down my left mouse button, it will eventually, the block will come down. Take a look at the pixels on the block. See how it starts kind of breaking apart? Now that piece of wood, see, if that one fell down there on the ground, and anybody can pick it up. In this case, Zilla did for me. I'll chop down just a couple more pieces here, and we'll make the crafting table and call it good for this video. Alright, so I have enough. All I really need is, if I take one piece of wood, put it in the crafting, it gives me 4 planks, and that's all I need to make my crafting table is one piece of wood, and then we make planks. Planks are like, wood logs, that sort of thing. So I put one in each of these, so it's just the 4, and this gives me my very first tool, which is the crafting table. Now the crafting table itself is used to make all of our tools in game. So if I now that I've placed it, which I didn't really cover how to do that, so let me pick it back up again. I'm picking it up just like I would chop down a tree, just left mouse button. So I have it on my my action bar here. The bottom part is things you can use. This is my backpack, my storage. So I put it here in the first slot. If I just right click, it drops it down, places it in the world. Same thing if any of the wood that I picked up, if I come over here and just right click, it drops it in the world. If I left click, it's like digging with the block of wood. Okay, so now that I have my crafting table, I can come over and right click on it, and it accesses the crafting table to make the various tools. So one wood block, come up here, put on the crafting area on my person, turn it into planks, and then lay it down to turn into a crafting table. All right. Well, anything you want to add to that, or Zilla, I should say?
No, I think that's the a nice place to take a break and start the next.
Yeah. Again, each video we're going to cover, hopefully shorter than this one, we're going to cover just the basics of how to get started and the different items. Our next video, we're going to cover making our first tool and the tool progression from that. So thanks for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe and leave comments about what you'd like to see. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.